Hey, what's up, everybody? One coach's opinion. Been a minute. Been some good fights. So, every time I turn around, or somebody's saying fighters don't fight like they used to fight. Back in the day, fighters fought everybody. Back in the day, this. Now, in some cases, you might be right. But in most cases, you're not. I mean, people might name 5. Yeah, when Ray was back there, man, he fought Hagler, he fought Hearns, he fought this guy, he fought Duran. Okay, you might name 6 guys. Ray had about 50 fights. What about the other 46 guys you forgot to name? Same with Hagler. He fought Mugabe, but they all fought guys that were considered tune-ups or opportunities for the other guys, or if you want to call them opponents. Everybody fought guys like this. There was no time really in boxing where guys just fought anybody. They fought all top dogs. There was no time. You go back to Sugar Ray Robinson days, 100-some fights. Y'all probably can name 6 guys he fought. What about the other 90? What about the other 100? Don't forget, man, this is a business. Bottom line. And as soon as one of these fighters fight somebody for a low amount of money, first thing everybody gonna say is, "Oh man, oh yeah, they treated him like a hoe. Oh yeah, I never took that fight for that. What do he get paid? What do he get paid?" All these guys out here took fights in between fights. Sometimes they might have had a good stretch of just fight. But they took fights in between fights, or they took the big money fights. I mean, it's a business out here. When people call Floyd the best ever, I mean, you can't break down the parts of his career that you like and say, "Oh yeah, I ain't talking about money-wise, I'm talking about fight-wise." Well, I ain't talking about fight-wise, I'm talking about business-wise. Well, I don't like the way he does on the street. Everything he did, everything he does now equates and amounts to money. If you say he was an asshole for the beginning part of his career, or he's an asshole now, it's a lot of people that pay to see this asshole. It's a lot of people that pay money to see him lose. A lot of people to pay money to see him win. The bottom line is a lot of people pay money. This guy fought a guy who was not a boxer and made more on that fight than 99% of boxers will make in their career. And you could best believe a fighter like Triple G or Canelo is looking at their promoter and saying, "You couldn't get me that deal? Fight an MMA guy for $400 million? It's not one of those guys to be like, "Nah, man, I'm a pure boxer, man. I ain't getting involved in that circus." Man, for that type of money, everybody out here will be the ringleader. Stop fooling yourselves. This is a business. Roy Jones said it a long time ago after Gerald McCullum got hurt. Man, y'all don't forget, this is a business. I'm not out here just to please y'all. I'm out here, this is a business. Now, he might not handle this business like Floyd did, but he had the same type of concept. He probably just didn't have the know-how. And it is, I'm not going out here risking my life for hand claps. There's no fighter out here would trade hand claps for money. Ask any fighter, would they rather make $2 million and get cheered, or $5 million and get booed. And I guarantee you there'll be the boo. If you got to fight it, like, nah, I'd rather fight in my hometown for that $2 million, man. Then I could fight again for $2 million again. And then everybody would love me, and I'd fight for $6 million. If that's how you want to live your career, that's how you want to live your career. Because guess what? Booing and clapping ain't never won no fights. This is a straight business. How you conduct yourself, the sponsorships, that means a lot. Floyd probably makes more sponsorships than the average guy makes in fighting. This guy has got a team behind him that makes him look like a mastermind of this. And not to mention he can fight. Fight his ass off. Now people say the best ever. To me, this is how I feel about boxing. Unless two fighters fought the exact same people in the exact same order, you really can't compare them. And guess what? You really can't compare them. Like, you can't compare Floyd to Pacquiao after Floyd beat guys and Pacquiao went behind him and beat him after him. Because anybody knows there's a difference between the attitude of an undefeated fighter and a fighter with one loss. I like Danny Garcia, but he can't talk the same shit that he could talk when he was undefeated, because he knows he can be beaten. Deontay Wilder can say, I'm the best on this planet. No man can beat me in this sport right now. And Ortiz could have said it 2 weeks ago. But right now, Ortiz is a different fighter. And that loss might make him hungrier, or that loss might break him. Because now he knows that he can go to sleep in the ring. He's never felt that before. Now he's feeling the other side of the coin. And I like Ortiz. He's feeling up, but it's a business. And I'm going to tell you my theory on what's going to happen with the heavyweights. And it's a theory. But it goes to the business of this. Deontay's not going to go over there. Joshua's not going to come over here to me anytime soon. What I really think is going to happen is Ortiz might go over there and fight Joshua and have a chance to beat Joshua and then get another shot at Wilder. Because I don't see Wilder giving him a rematch. Even if he doesn't fight Joshua, I don't see him saying, well, I'll fight Ortiz again. But he might. You know why? Because Deontay Wilder is a fighter, and he thinks with a fighter's mind. But Deontay Wilder has a manager who thinks with the business mind and a promoter who thinks with the business mind. Let's see what's best for Deontay. And they know good and well that when Deontay was hurt, there was a lot of people out there that would say, oh, he got him hurt. But you know what the promoters were doing? Rubbing their pockets. If this guy go down, this a lot. It's a lot of money about to be vacuumed out of our pockets if he goes down. A lot of people were thinking about money. Even Joshua was thinking about money. Because he knows he'd get more for Deontay than Ortiz. He knows that. So, man, if you can believe, everybody, it was an exciting fight to boxing fans. But people that know the business side, they was watching a lot of money go down the drain. Deontay came through, and everybody was happy. Now that money's out there. But you guys still see who's going to go over the pond to fight who. Who's willing to do that. And remember what I said. I think Ortiz goes over there and makes a difference. Ortiz beats Joshua, he's back on the marketplace. And I think Joshua will fight Ortiz, because if Joshua beats Ortiz, then it's like, man, what have you done that I haven't done? So, man, that makes a big difference, man. It makes a real big difference, man. So, I'm just saying, man, all I'm saying is the best guys fight the best guys. Deontay Wilder is fighting some of the best guys now, but Deontay Wilder has a lot of fights. So, don't forget about the business side of this. And think about that. All these fighters you saying, Chavez, you might say, oh, Chavez fought the belt. Chavez had 80, 90 fights. Easy. 60 before he got here. Got to America. So you can't really say that he fought the best. He fought the best out there that were out there in his time, but he did fight a lot of other guys that you can't even name. If there's anybody out here that can go down the list right now and name all Chavez's opponents without looking at a piece of paper, I'd be very impressed. So remember, before you keep saying, oh, this person fought this on, back in the day, they used to fight everybody. Back in the day, they fought everybody and the other guys too. There have always been opponents. There's always been tune-up fights. There's always been that in history. Nobody just went out there and fought all undefeated straight dogs or dudes with 1 losses. Show me that guy's record. So I know, as fans, I know what you want to see. But come on, man. Everybody takes tune-up fights. One coach's opinion. Tell me what you think.